the challenge to always reproduce different images, to capture the emotion of the motorsport, to capture the event rather than just a car on a track. My photography, I suppose over 30 years ago, I used to race motocross. I was injured one season and I've always been into photography, so I picked up a camera and started photographing. Yeah, just went from there. So magazines started using my work. This is in the days of film. This is a long, long time ago. The challenge for me is to continually change the way I do photos and reinvent myself all the time. Plus, every time I go back, I have new toys. I have new things to play with. I have new cameras. I have new lenses. I have new technology that enables me to get pictures I couldn't get before. You know, when I was shooting film, I was shooting 100 ISO or 400 ISO, and that was big. That was high ISO. Now, 1000 ISO, 2000. The technology convinced me that it's okay to do that. Some garage stuff at 6400 ISO. I could never have done that. Even 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That's what keeps me passionate about my photography. So my kit really consists of the 2 bodies and probably about 6 or 7 lenses. I tried the 10-24 and it was superb. 16-55, that's brilliant. 50-140 and the 100-400. So I have the 4 zooms. I also have the primes. I love the 23, 1.4, the 16, 1.4, 56, 1.2 and the 90mm f2. With the X-H1, for me it's the in-body image stabilizer. Image stabilizer on these lenses, when I was testing the 100-400 in the pits, 50th of a second, handheld, 1250 ISO. And the images were pin sharp. Some of these, like the 90mm, doesn't have image stabilizer. 56 doesn't have it. So to put it on the X-H1 with image stabilizer in the body, it turns all my lenses into image stabilized lenses. You guys to have film simulations in your cameras, it's fantastic because I can feel like I'm still shooting film. So Velvia is one of my favourites. Shot JPEG, Velvia simulation, and I also just tweaked the white balance to shade, so it actually intensified the colour. The quality of the X-Trans sensor and the film simulation combination, and the glass. I mean, it's all about the glass really. That was the 100-400. It's one of my favourite lenses for motorsport. So that's about, what was that, 30th of a second? I was using the 56mm. I never really used it in this sort of setting before because it wasn't image stabilized and it was a bit of a challenge. But the image stabilizer worked very, very well. Again, Velvia simulation, so it brought out all the colours of the trees and the lake and the reflections, so all very good. This is why I love motorsport. This is Bruno Senna winning the championship. I just love the interaction between the driver and his crew. They won the championship on the last round. They overtook the previous leader of the championship. So for me, that's a great moment in motorsport, and it's the main reason why I do enjoy what I do. You know, for me, if it just becomes a job, then it's time to stop. This is not a job for me. This is a passion. This is something that I've been doing for a long time. Things I'm doing now with this technology enables me to do capture images that I could never capture before. So you know, that's the big thing for me. As the technology changes, I'm able to create new images, and that fuels my passion.